Well, the United States is finding itself increasingly isolated after President Donald Trump's decision to withdraw from the multilateral Iran nuclear deal. European parties to the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action are adamant they will try and still save the deal after Tehran committed to continue implementing its provisions.
Democrats in the United States Congress have sharply criticized Washington's withdrawal, while the United Nations chief expressed his concern while trumping the 2015 accord as a major achievement in nuclear non-proliferation.
While the US announcement was widely anticipated, it lacks broad international appeal. And like the withdrawal from the Paris Climate Change Agreement and its decision to relocate the US Embassy to Jerusalem, Washington again finds itself out of step with a broad international consensus.
I hope to be clear in a number of conversations with the President of the United States about the belief of the United Kingdom that the JCPOA, the nuclear deal with Iran, should stay. That is also the view that is shared by Chancellor Merkel of Germany and President Macron of France. And that was made clear in the joint statement that I issued last night with Chancellor Merkel and with President Macron. We accept that there are other issues in relation to the behaviour of Iran that need to be dealt with. Ballistic missiles, the question of what would happen at the sunset clause at the end of the nuclear deal, and the destabilising activity of Iran in the region. Those are issues that need to be addressed, and we are working with our European and other allies to do just that.
At the United Nations, calls on other parties to remain committed to the deal.
It is essential that all concerns regarding the implementation of the plan be addressed through the mechanisms established in the JCPOA. Issues not directly related to the JCPOA should be addressed without prejudice to preserving the agreement and its accomplishments.
Democrats in Congress lined up to denounce President Trump's decision.
There are no reports that Iran has violated the agreement, and to me, the greatest worries from Iran are not right now the nuclear side, but rather what they're doing in Syria, what they're doing to arm Hezbollah with rockets, what they're doing with ICBMs. And to me, the right thing to do would have been to try and come up with our allies with an agreement on those issues and let the nuclear part of this continue as is, because it's not being violated in any way.
Iran's supreme leader said the decision vindicated his position that Iranians should not trust the United States.
Now it is being said that we can continue the nuclear deal with these three European countries. I don't trust these three countries. If you can't get a definite guarantee, and I don't believe it is possible to get a definite guarantee, then we are not able to continue in this fashion.
And with US sanctions about to be reimposed, countries doing business in Iran could pay a heavy price.
It's bad news for a number of firms. For example, aircraft manufacturers, the deals they have with Iran. Oil companies, of course, quite involved in all this. And then, of course, of the other exports that actually right now, particularly from the EU, go to Iran. And there will be impacts on the oil price too. For the moment, it hasn't been that pronounced, but I think the market is waiting to see how things evolve in the next few days.
Former President Barack Obama, whose government was among the chief architects of the agreement, called the US decision a serious mistake. Sherman Brycebees, SABC News, New York.
Let's get